I'm Mick Garris, and this is Trailers from Hell. Take a group of unrelated strangers, trap them in a bar in the middle of Texas, throw in some monsters and a bunch of goo, and you've got Feast, a fast-paced, lean, self-aware little horror movie that knows exactly what it's doing and makes no excuses for being a movie that sprung up from the gutter of B-movie traditions. Back in the early 2000s, HBO, Miramax, and Ben Affleck and Matt Damon teamed up to create Project Greenlight, a reality series contest that set out to find hidden screenwriting and directing talent and set them free making million-dollar independent movies. The entire process was documented in 13 episodes of behind-the-scenes movie-making magic. The first couple of films badly mismatched scripts and directors and turned out disappointingly bland indie dramas that basically just kind of sat there. The resultant films were not successful creatively or financially, and HBO dropped out after 2 seasons. The show and its competition moved to Bravo for its 3rd season, but even more notably turned to horror and added Wes Craven as a producer. Much to everyone's amazement, it resulted in a terrific little monster movie called Feast. The movie was directed by John Gulager, son of the great Clu Gulager, who has been acting in movies and television since the mid-1950s, and there's nobody like this wonderful character actor who has some pretty chewy scenes. Feast was successful enough to have spawned 2 sequels and launched the careers of its screenwriters, Marcus Dunstan and Patrick Melton, who wrote Saw 4, 5, and 6, and collaborated again with Gulager on Piranha 3 Double D. This is one of those trailers that pretty much sums up the whole movie. For once, this was the perfect pairing of writers and director, a feat not achieved before or since on Project Greenlight. The film is gory and gooey, violent and hilarious, all at the same time. The very wet monster effects were created by British makeup effects maestro Gary J. Tunnicliffe, who worked a lot with Clive Barker on several of the Hellraiser movies, Candyman, and Lord of Illusion, among others. The film is unpretentious and runs like lightning, and Gulager shows a sure hand with what basically all happens in a single room. Once the monsters sidle up to the bar, all bets are off.